Saltpan Cove in Florence Park is one of Pittwater's hidden gems. And here today, it is my pleasure to show you through a home that's sat peacefully here since the 1960s. My name's Nick Scarf, and today it is a pleasure to show you through 27 Elvina Avenue in Newport. Come on, let's have a look around. So one of the first things that strikes me about this home is its wonderful full brick and concrete construction. When you walk in, it has an ambience or a warmth, sort of embraces you like an old friend. So here from the vestibule on this ground floor level, we have a marvellous room, a big room, which has been used variously as a guest bedroom, a study. Things that really appeal to me here are the textured ceiling of the concrete floors above, the concealed lighting. It's got twin fans, and we'll talk about the livability of this home and its passive solar design that, if you think back to the 1960s, was well ahead of its time. Through here, we have a bit of an Aladdin's cave, but we'll come back to that later. The other thing we have on this level is a bathroom, which absolutely ideal for guests or if you're receiving people, if you're working from home, very convenient use. This is the first touch of the Asian theme that you'll see throughout the house. Stems from the owners here who returned from living in Asia about 30 years ago. The colours, the textures are all things that I find give a warmth and an energy to this house. On the middle level, open plan, dining room. Every room enjoys this beautiful view. A marvellous lounge room area, beautiful open fire, ceiling fans. Again, the full brick construction of this home, you can feel it, you can sense it, it's solid. Beautiful modern sliders that absolutely work magnificently. And perhaps the defining feature of number 27 is this beautiful deck, which by my calculation, it's just over 30 square metres, maybe 35 square metres. Beautiful, beautiful space. And of course, at this time of year where the sun is low in the sky, it just streams in further and further and further. One of the things that Saltpan Cove and this little valley is renowned for is its beautiful microclimate. It's protected from the south, beautiful north sun, picks up the sea breezes in the afternoon. It's quite beautiful. Probably why these people have been here for 30 years. Coming back inside, again, windows everywhere to the north. The kitchen. The kitchen, I think, is really charming. It's also part of this earthy, practical theme that exists here. It's solid, it's workable, it's efficient. Wonderful pantry here. Plenty of space, very much appealing to an avid cook. Now there are a couple of little secret rooms here, which I'll just point you to on the way upstairs. One is to my right here, the laundry, and to the left in here, a cellar. But we'll show you that on the way down. Things I love are the coloured tiles. Again, the solid construction, the windows harking back to the 60s. Second bedroom, again, the views are just breathtaking and immediately you're drawn to them. Good cupboard storage, good sized room, very, very pleasant. And back across, this bathroom was renovated not so long ago. Absolutely beautiful colours, beautiful aesthetic. The tile, the tones, a wonderful deep bath. I can see you soaking the troubles of the day away here. Again, a beautiful view. And the other thing that I think is really evident in this home is its privacy. Looking out across the valley, it's difficult to see other windows. You have a beautiful jacaranda tree in front of us. Absolutely divine. So this bathroom has got heated towel rails, beautiful radiant heating up the top here. Into the master bedroom. Now I was in here this morning and the sun shone through to about here at this time of year, almost to the door. It was absolutely divine. Again, beautiful big windows, clear as crystal, easily opening up to that gorgeous view over Saltpan Cove and across to the western foreshore. And we've talked about its passive solar design, cool in summer, warm in winter, but they have added over the years the air conditioning here for those particularly extreme weather days that we seem to be having more and more these days. And then finally outside is the access to the backyard, which is, I would say to you, rock solid, and though steep, requires very little maintenance. It's really one of those gardens where you might have someone come in once every 6 months or once a year just to prune things back and help you keep it under control. But for the most part, a very low maintenance environment. Come back in, I want to show you the Aladdin's Cave I mentioned to you earlier. When I first came to this home, one of the things that struck me as soon as I walked up the driveway, or was walking up the driveway, are these beautiful cedar doors. They're in fact the original doors from the 60s and the original glass. And though the current owner has reconfigured the way they work, I think they're an absolutely gorgeous feature. This is the man cave, the workshop, that I certainly would love to have. Plenty of space. It's really an Aladdin's Cave. Room for all your gear. You can see with the ceiling here, again, the original concrete ceiling with the way it would have been formed up. That grid-like pattern would have been part of the original formwork. But one of the things that I really love and talk about the provenance of this house is the beautiful iron track that's still in place today, even with the rollers and the hangers. So these doors originally would have been the 1960s version of the sliding garage door. 3 panels hinged together, and they would have slid around the corner here, back against the wall. But the current owners, I think quite rightly and practically, have changed the hinging mechanism so that, of course, they have access to all of this area too. Fantastic, fantastic space. Such is the extraordinary livability of this home, derived from its wonderfully uncomplicated, low-maintenance design and passive solar construction. It has remained a treasured haven for the current owners for the past 30 years. My name's Nick Scarf, and I'm really looking forward to showing you through.